I think you'll find this video good stuff. If you ever thought about adding flash to your dubbing, and it's a well-known fact that a little flash is an attractor for some more hits, this is a great video to watch, as Antron will give you that flash. To understand our Antron, we'll look a little bit about how it's made. If you've seen my video on Antron and Xenon, you can skip ahead. I got a timer in the corner. They come up with this nylon polymer liquid. They mix it all up. It may or may not have colors to it. They put it in this vat, pump it, and then into a spinneret, which spins around and presses it out of this dye. Now, this is what gives us our size and what gives us our profile. So out comes our 40 micron or 25 micron fibers of Antron. So out it squirts and into a stuffing box where it gets its crinkle, and then coming on out. If it isn't dyed or if it isn't the color that they wanted at that time, they will dye it. Based on the liquid that was poured in, we get a translucent fiber, and the dye that is squirting things out, like our Play-Doh, has this profile that's called trilobal. And because of that, it has this big parabolic shape that reflects the light. So that's why Antron gives us that sparkle. And under a microscope, indeed, is that little shape right there. We get two size fibers, as said before, 25, or you can get 40, and each of them have their unique characteristics. They are both small. One is about half the size of the human hair, and then one of them is equally the same size as a white blood cell, so tiny stuff. If you want to impress your friends around the campfire, this is called puppet fleece, based on it was used in making the Muppets. I really like the 25 micron Antron. Of the two sizes, it is the most popular. It's a great wet fly dubbing. It's a little bit heavier than water, and you can blend it and mix it with natural fibers, as it's 25 microns and our natural fibers are from 10 to 25. You just have to be careful not to overwhelm the natural dubbings when you mix it. I really like the clear white blending with naturals. Now, it will lighten the naturals a little bit, but it gives that little bit of flash, and also at depths it'll give you some reflection from UV light as well. The flash is really subtle in this size, and the dark fibers are sometimes hard to see the reflection. The commercial blends are around 10%. I like to increase it to about 20 for a little more flash. You'll want to make sure that the fiber lengths of the Antron also match the length of your natural furs. That way it gives it a nice blend with one not overpowering the other. Of the key manufacturers, you have Wapsi and Rumpf. Both of those blend fibers to make different colors. From a sample size I have, it looks like Spirit River dyes all their colors. When you buy white, you want to get white or clear, and make sure you don't get cream, because that's usually mixed with a yellow. At the end of the presentation, there's a couple slides about Wapsi in their blended package and the colors that they use to get those blends. The 40 micron Antron, as far as fiber size go, is fairly large. It makes a great wet fly dubbing for large-bodied flies on its own. It has a more intense reflection than a 25 micron. Just think of a bigger mirror versus a smaller mirror. With the translucency it has, it almost looks like little metal ribbons. I would suggest not blending it with natural fibers, as it is 40 microns, which will quickly overpower the smaller fiber sizes of natural animals. Recall from one of the earlier slides where human sight can see down to 40 micron particles, the blends here, you can actually distinguish the different colors if you examine it closely. Royal Society probably has the best, most clearest white that I've seen. It's an excellent dubbing in the 40 micron size. SDS Trilobal, they dye their fibers to get the colors, and SLF, made by Wapsi, they use blends to get different colors. Wapsi, which owns the SLF dubbing company, has a lot of different ways they've marketed this product and have blended this product. So look at the last slide for the different products that Wapsi offers in the 40 micron Antron. Doing a side-by-side comparison of both of the sizes, it's quite apparent that the 25 size makes a lot tighter body, less frizzy body than the 40 micron size. In fact, the 40 micron size almost acts like squirrel dubbing. It's a little bit subtle, but the 40 micron flashes are bigger as the fiber size is larger, but the 25 micron has a lot more flash points. I'm sure each one of them will find a place in your flight time materials. This is the 5th video of a series of videos I've done on dubbing. What I have found out that it is fun and challenging to make your own dubbing mix, and you can come up with some really neat properties for your fly. Just go out and experiment and have some fun doing it. The possibilities are endless on whatever dubbing that you'd like to come up with and make a special blend. A lot of the professional fly tyers have their own special blends.